Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I just had to jump on and give you this quick little video today. I think we know why I've come on today. I've got my little flag hanging up. It's my Aussie flag because I don't have a UK British flag. Yay! You guys have rocked it this weekend with your protest marches. Now I am out here with the doggos. I've got Sprocket here with food all over his face and I've got Sophie over there asleep in the sun. Beautiful spring day, guys. Welcome anyone new to my channel. Feel free to comment here. Hit those like buttons, guys, you know the drill. And please consider subscribing. It'd be lovely to have you here. Cheers, everyone. I've got my water today. I've already had my coffee. I just had to get my flag up and get a bit of the patriotism going, guys, because I'm just so stoked about the UK. I know you guys over there would. People standing up to Starmageddon. This is the best. Now, we've been predicting this here for a while, guys, that you would have very big marches in the UK. You did it. You rock. In London, everyone came together. It was so brilliant. I know most of you have watched him. Of course, we've got Tommy Robinson. Oh, how good is he? He's just brilliant. He just, go check out his videos if you haven't watched him. He just speaks his mind. It's so brilliant. But of course, he's been arrested, and isn't he getting arrested or charged or something on Monday for, terrible terrorism? Oh, yes. They make up anything. That Starmageddon, he even looks dodgy, doesn't he, guys? He looks like such a WEF puppet. He was recently also in Samoa at the Climate Change Summit with all Prince Charles and Elbow and all the usual cronies. So we know he's up to no good, definitely. I think you know that in the UK. Hence the number of people that came out and protest. Oh, you guys must be so proud in the UK. I'm so proud of you. It was really emotional to see everybody just marching along and just, obviously they were chanting Tommy Robinson, which was so good. And I think if he gets arrested and thrown in the clink for whatever they're blaming him for, that they've made up, as we know, for his speech, for speaking out and saying what he thinks, I think more people are going to come out of woodwork and protest even more, because people are not going to be happy about this. So good on you in the UK. I noticed that it was all very calm and placid until, of course, the protest marches arrived to stir up the pot as usual. And I don't think the police were ready for this. I don't think they realised the huge amount. There were tens of thousands of people. I don't think they were ready for the amount of people waking up. Oh, it was just so good. Oh, it was a sight for sore eyes, wasn't it, guys? It just made me so happy. Oh, my flags got caught in the tree. I know it'll drop down. It's a bit breezy here today. Yeah, it was unbelievable. Super proud of you guys in the UK. Absolutely loved it. You guys must be so chuffed over there. Just brilliant. So watch this space, guys. I hope these marches continue, and I really hope that Starmageddon is shaking in his boots, because I don't think he thought the little people would fight back. And as that Tommy Robinson pointed out, no one voted him in. Who voted him in? No one voted Sushi in, and no one voted this guy in. It's absolutely insanity, guys. So super proud. I had to make this video. Oh, it's just the best. When our predictions come to fruition, guys, that we discuss and talk about here, it's just brilliant. I love it. So it's a good sign to all of us too. Us BS detectors, rebel, mavericks, renegades. We've got all the names now. It's a good sign that people are waking up, basically, because there was tens of thousands, like I said. If you haven't checked out the videos, I've put a heap on my Facebook channel. Just go check them out. They're absolutely brilliant. Just look up YouTube. They'll all pop up. And maybe have a look before they probably get taken off, which is probably more than likely. The other thing here in Oz, which I have to tell you, is Liberal got in. Yay! Chrissy Fitzgerald got in. Stephen Miles, the Labor Prime Minister, is out, and he's the Elbow Prime Minister for Labor. So it's a good sign that people are waking up in Queensland, here in Australia as well, the state of Queensland. It's so brilliant. So we've got Liberal in and Labor's out, which is Elbow, which may be a sign of things to come, that people are over the Labor government, which is Elbow's government. Yay! It was so exciting. I know, Jen, you live up there. I think One Nation and a few independent sort of parties got in, and it was just so good. And people are getting turned off the Greens, which is really good, because I know a lot of young people get a bit fooled by the Greens, and they think they're the climate change going to save the environment, but we know the Greens are never there. They're always there to top up the old Labor government. So changes are afoot in Oz, guys. The people are starting to speak up. Oh, it's so good. The other thing we've got is we've got the 3G network being switched off here. I think it's tomorrow or something like that. And they keep saying that by turning the 3G network off, it's going to help the 4G and 5G to work better. They need to, because the Wi-Fi is absolutely ordinary. Where I live in the country, it's just terrible. It goes on and off and buffers all the time, and I'm sure you guys experience it too. So let's see, watch this space, guys, to be continued. I don't think the 5G is not all it's cut out to be. It was going to be this miracle frequency, but we know all it is probably the frequency to control all the people. The other thing is, of course, when you were going to hear about Panda more and their threats, they're threatening Indonesia. Apparently one of the Chinese boats was chased away out of the waters of Indonesia. It's just typical China, just doing it. Oh, my flag is caught. I'm going to have to fix it. Hang on, guys. You can't have a flag that's caught. Oh no, it's come down now. Oh, there you go. Was it caught? So of course we've got oh, now it's caught again. Oh no, it's just the breeze. Sorry, guys. Something like that would annoy me the whole video. Oh, and how's this, guys? I've got to mention to you. You know how we've got a new, well, she's in charge of the RBA, which is the Royal Bank of Australia. She does the interest rate. She's the one that controls the interest rates here in Oz. Oh yes, she's getting another pay rise. Oh, she's done such a wonderful job. So she gets $1 million a year for her role, and now she's getting a $400,000 pay rise. Oh, isn't that nice that they put that on the news and rub it in everyone's faces? Is it housing interest rates just stay put on high, like no interest rate cuts or anything? So yes, another big, very important person getting an interest rate rise. Not an interest rate rise, a pay rise. Oh my God. As we'll probably get interest rate rises. Wouldn't surprise me. All right, guys, I'll close my eyes. We'll see if there's any thing that comes up today for our predictions. And just give me a sec. Let's see. I've got to clear all the... Oh, I'm still excited from the UK protests. It's just so exciting. Let's hope it has that domino effect around the world. Like I always say, that the Canada-Ottawa protests was so brilliant because they woke the rest of the world up and everybody else stood up. Fingers, maybe this will cause a little bit of that vibration and ripple effect out into the rest of the world, guys. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, I'm getting Hungary, Germany, France, stand-ups. We know France is going to stand up. I've been saying that for a while. I do feel France is still going to stand up. Hungary, Germany, France, stand-ups, fight-backs, because people can't afford to live. Scraping the barrel and trying to live each week out of your piggy bank and your coins, and it's not working for people. They can't cut it anymore. So they have to fight back. They have to fight back because they're waking up. All right. Oh, they're showing me people like in the UK. And I know that Starmer's he's taken away the pensioners' heating bonuses or whatever it is for the energy for their heating. But it's showing me like in the UK, older people like living in an igloo. It's like they're going to be that cold that they're going to have to start to rug up now like Eskimos, because it's like living in an igloo, like a frozen igloo where they're just shivering. It's showing me people shivering because you're going to have a really cold winter, apparently. Damp, cold winter in the UK and in these regions. So they're showing... It's completely mad. And I said to my hubby this morning, but I bet Starmageddon doesn't turn his heater off, does he, guys? No, he'd be heating his house. He'd be heating 10 Downing Street. Oh, yeah, that'll be getting looked after. But that's, you know, like Boris says, that's how they cope with the stressful times. They live differently to everyone else. Oh, my God. So I'm getting that older people are going to have to rug up in, like, their furs, like Eskimos living in an igloo. This is mental. This is mental. I hope it causes more people to come out to these marches. It's just brilliant. I tell you what, that Tommy Robinson, though, he's a tough guy, isn't he? Because it's not easy to stand to your government as the representative of the people, because you're the one that's going to get targeted. But I tell you what, he's got some bloody fight and fire in his belly, hasn't he? He's unbelievable to listen to. I love people with that passion and that just tell the truth. Oh, go check his videos out. They're so brilliant. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I'm getting Greenland, Finland, A lot of you guys keep me up to date with these things. Thanks for all your beautiful feedback and input, guys. You guys are brilliant at letting me know what's going on in your countries, because we don't see anything on mainstream media. Oh, I haven't seen anything here on the UK protests on mainstream media as yet, guys. I probably never will. It'll only be on YouTube, won't it? And you got to hunt for it. I am getting that, though. I'm getting Greenland, Finland, because changes are afoot. These places are being shaken as well. So I am seeing that still. I'm getting that. Uncertainty, people are unsettled. That's what I'm getting. And the climate, I'm getting in these areas, like the climate change thing just isn't sitting well with the people. It's making them feel actually a little bit sick, because it's not making sense. Their guts, but what it is it's the gut telling people something's amiss, something's wrong. People know it. All this renewable, climate change garbage. What have I been hearing? I've been hearing something about Bill Gates as well with Netherlands. Something about watch this space, guys. There's a bit coming out about Bill Gates. We better investigate this further too. Just remind me of that. So I am getting that. A lot of unsettled energy around Finland. I'm getting Greenland. A lot of this renewable climate change stuff is being like really pushed onto people now, and it's making people physically sick in these parts. It's because, as we know, they've got logic and it makes no sense. All right, but the global elites and the VIPs and all our leaders, well, they're not really our leaders, because half the time we haven't even voted them in. It's just frustrating for people that someone is making decisions for them that they may not have voted in, and that people haven't agreed to these things or passed these kind of bills. As we know, look at the UK and Australia passing all the censorship bills without the people's knowledge. Have they run that by the Australian people? Did Starmageddon run it by the UK people? No, and I'm sure Trudeau hasn't. You had those kind of censorship bills and bloody craziness, hate speech and all that for ages, haven't you? So people don't like it. People don't want it. All right. So it causes, of course, the pain bodies to rise up in people, and the anger and the hatred and the sick feelings. This is continuing to spread across the globe, guys. All right. I'm getting more ships sailing into port now, as in I'm seeing cruise liners, etc., sailing into port, and you can't even believe it. I'm getting the Petri dishes again, the CV event starting again. The immortal CV virus is still continuing on the Petri dish cruise ships. I'm feeling like more of them are going to bring the viruses onto our shores. We're going to hear about more outbreaks and just this kind of thing. I'm getting that. That's kind of starting again. And all that'll do is affect the cruise lining industry again, which may cause, if it goes quiet again, more of these cruise liners to kind of shut down. I am getting that. I'm seeing it, because they get blamed, as they were during the big event 4 years ago. They were blamed for a lot of the spreading and a lot of the deaths. God, they just let them all off the ship here in Australia years ago, and they just went right through Sydney and then just spread all over New South Wales. So, but mind you, wasn't everyone jabbed for that? So we do have a lot of questions here on this channel, don't we, guys? All right, let's keep going, guys. But I am seeing the cruise ships might get blamed again for a lot of the spreading. Oh, yesterday I was driving downtown and my hubby and I saw two people walking along in like black face masks. Like they were older people, probably in their 70s. And I just thought, how can you breathe? They were even outdoors crossing the road. It's like, oh, how's the fear in people still to this day? And they'd probably already had it 3 times. I don't get it, guys. And they'd be jabbed, they'd be boosted, they'd be the whole lot. And they're still pushing here that RSV respiratory thing too, that you can get topped up for that as well. So you can go and protect yourself. They're still pushing all that here in Oz too. I know your countries are pushing them as well. It's mental. It's just mental. So I am getting the cruise ships again might be a place of a place of blame is probably what I'm thinking. And then, of course, that just leaves room for the very big elite cruise liners that you pay a fortune for. See, they want to get rid of the little people peasants, and they go people out of everything. So cruise ships would be another one of them to me. They want things to become more elite in all areas. I mean, this is their long-term goal. Obviously, it's not going to happen in a year, but this is their long-term goal. And when you listen to someone like Tommy Robinson from the UK, it's starting to fail. Things are starting to fail. It's so good, guys. It really is. And these protest marches are good because they cause things to fail, and the government has to reassess what they're doing. It's so brilliant. All right. Oh, I'm getting Scotland's rising. Yay, the Bravehearts. We call ourselves the Bravehearts too on this channel, but you Scots, you are Bravehearts. You will stand up and fight back when needed. You have no fear of that at all. You're quite happy to come together and fight your government. I'm getting Scotland. I am seeing that. But it's not aggressive at all. I'm seeing that William Wallace, isn't it, with the sword in the ground and just standing together, united. That's what I'm seeing on the green hills of Scotland. You guys just standing there united, and you're a force. You're a real force. And I'm seeing the shield and the sword, which means you're able to protect yourself, but you'll fight if you had to. But you use your energy in Scotland. You've got a very big presence in Scotland. Your energy is very strong and very self-focused in order to protect yourself in a good way is what I get for Scotland. So I am seeing Scotland. Ireland, of course, we've got to get Ireland. I feel like you're also living a bit two-tiered. We know that's what's been happening in the UK, the two-tier policing. But I am getting it in Ireland. There's these layers as well in society as well. You could have a big immigrant issue as well in Ireland. Things are very unsettled in Ireland, and I do believe this UK protest will kick off Scotland and Ireland. I do feel like Ireland's going to stand up. And you guys get a little wild over there. You've got that reputation of a little bit molly-top cocktails and, smashing a few shop windows, and that's okay. That's just, sometimes things just get heated in the moment, especially when you bring the old police in and they're a little bit hard on or with their aggression. So I am getting that for Ireland as well. There's going to be, I feel like it's more, instead of rallies, it's more riots. That's what I get for Ireland. You're a little bit more, well, it's not in a bad way, but you're a little bit more hot-headed. You're a bit more physical in Ireland because you really try to get your message across. And unfortunately, you've got a pretty, I think your policing over there is quite aggressive in Ireland because of your past history, probably with a lot of things that have gone on there. We know your history there in Ireland. The police are they come down on any protesters or any dissent very quickly and very harshly, and it's like anything. When someone's aggressive, it causes the aggression to rise up in the other people, which is the protest and people standing up. So it's really triggered off not by the people, but it's triggered off by the police force and the aggression that they come with to these, or I'm going to call them riots in Ireland. We could call them rallies, but I think they're going to end up more like riots. That's what it is. They bring in the riot police, see? They'll be all prepared. And they'll be prepared because of what's happened in UK. Because I think the police were ill-prepared in the UK. They didn't realise there was going to be such numbers. How about we just pull some cards now today? We'll pull some cards for the UK. Let's do that, guys. Queen of the Moon Oracle. For us as well, but for you guys in the UK. It's so exciting. It's so brilliant, guys. I'm so super proud of you over there. I just love it. It's like music to our ears, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Change. Oh, it's so brilliant. That's a strange card, isn't it? It's almost like pushing away from the earth, isn't it? Change. And it's a black and white card with only a little bit of colour, isn't it? Change. Change. Oh, see, these can be the tipping points, guys. Change is coming. Change is on the horizon. Oh, it's so good. Let's hope you get Starmer out. Let's do an affirmation. Thanks for always replying and commenting on my videos too, guys. You guys are awesome. That's why I always try and write back to you, because you always take the time out of your day to watch my videos and to write to me. And it's just great. You give me great confirmation of what's going on. So thank you, everybody. I do appreciate it. There's a lot of you out there. Oh, I've got to have the glasses. The writing's so tiny. Look, we've got the dream catcher. Dream. Every single thing you own was once a figment of someone's imagination. Keep dreaming, everybody. Putting your energy out there about the awakening. It can happen. And the thing is, you know what my hubby and I were talking about this morning? I think you guys are all the same too. I'm just posting stuff to my Facebook and that now. Like, I don't even care. I post all the UK marches and everything because people are going to be forced to wake up. It's inevitable. They can't just keep going along with all this garbage unless they're wanting to live in like communist panda, which who wants to live that way in such a controlled Hunger Games society? Oh, no thanks. Certainly not us on this channel, do we, guys? My hubby and I had a lovely coffee today out under our umbrella with the dogs outside and everything. And we watched the birds, all the parrots and the lorikeets and just the galahs. And it was just so beautiful this morning. We went, imagine not having nature. We talked about it in the video yesterday. Imagine that being taken from you. I couldn't. I don't think I could survive without nature. It's just so healing, isn't it? Let's see what we get. Something's got to pop out soon, guys. This is a lunar pin. Did I tell you I was doing a lunar pin? I think I forgot. Oh, I've got two. Let's see what we get. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, look at that. Abundance, wealth. Oh, look. And you think about how rabbits multiply. Look at the baby rabbits at the bottom. Oh, this is so good, guys. That means people are waking up. Let's hope the domino effect happens and people start to stand up globally. It's so brilliant. Look at that card. Baby rabbits. You know how rabbits multiply? And we've got the lunar pin. Oh, we've got the main card. The beautiful glow of the moon. Upright. Look at the antenna. The ears are up. That's probably for us to keep just perceiving and receiving your messages, guys. I'm going to pull one affirmation, actually, the guides are saying for us. This is for us, guys. Us BS detectors. Oh, it's just been the best, hasn't it? It really has. It's just that March. It's so uplifting for the soul. And as a lot of us here who are awake or who might have been in the protests or who were mandated or who got injured or whatever, it's just so good that people are finally starting. Oh, we've had that one this week. People are finally starting to see it. It's just the best thing ever, isn't it? I love it. Oh, here we go. See, this is for us, guys. Find peace. Stress fixed all my problems, said no one ever. What's that mean? That means people don't say it, but when you become stressed, that's when you turn the corner. I think that's what that's meaning. Stress fixed all my problems, said no one ever. It's like anything. It's like when you fail at something, like you have to get back up and try again. Like it's when you fail at things, and stress can do that. It can cause your body to, well, we call it resistance in the body and things like that. All those stressful situations kind of lead you to where you are now because you become a better person for it. As weird as that sounds. I'm going to pull one more. That's a confusing card, isn't it? Find peace, find peace. But it is. It's the stressful situations and experiences that lead you to find peace. It almost forces you to find peace, doesn't it? Oh, we got the elephant. Feel. It's okay to feel something and not know the source. It's also okay to feel something without trying to change how you feel. And I think that's also about accepting things that you are feeling, that are coming through your body. Like today when I saw those UK marches, I just felt so euphoric. I know you guys would have been the same. It was such a joyous feeling at that moment. I couldn't think of anything else but how incredible and amazing it was to feel that people are waking up. We've been on this journey. I know most of you have been on this journey with me for 4 years, and it's the best feeling, isn't it? So I guess that they're saying is just when you're in those spaces, just really go with it, really enjoy it. But that's what the awakening is. It's about having more joyous, happy, peaceful moments than you do those sad, dark, depressed, contracted in your body kind of moments that are very uncomfortable, we tend to swing more towards that joyous. We look for the joy in our life is basically what that's saying. Let me see if there's anything to finish off with. And I'm getting that song. Is it by Joy Division again? I got it the other day. Remember I was telling you about it? It was on Spotify. Love will tear us apart. Love will tear us apart again. But it's the love frequency vibration, which is the awakening, the shifting into all your senses and being awakened and knowing what's going on around you and being aware and seeing things before they happen. That's what the love frequency vibration is. It's just a high frequency that makes you feel good. So I'm getting that song again. Hey, that church song the other day I think was Starfish. Go listen to Starfish by The Church. Oh, such a good song. Starfish, I love that song. Actually, you know why that song's coming up? It's because the words in that song are go, go, now you've been set free. Never put control in your calling on me. It's about being set free. So go listen to that song Starfish by The Church. Let me see if there's one more thing, guys. Hang on. Oh, I'm getting this song. I'm going to sing it because I can't get to the chorus. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, and I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad, which I've never done, know the best I've had. Oh, Mad World. We get it all the time. It is a mad world. I think there's a few different... Who sings that? Mad World. Mad World. I can't think who sings it. I know who sings it too. I'm going to leave you with that today because it is a very mad world. When you got people like Tommy Robinson being arrested for having his say, and people that are trying to have their free speech and live it, in a democracy instead of a, well, as we know, a controlled world that we don't want to be living in, that none of us voted for. I'm going to leave with that song today. We get that song so much here. Mad World. But go check out Starfish by The Church. It's a great song as well. All right, I'm going to leave you with that today. Oh, congrats, UK. I'm so proud of you guys. You did it, and let's hope, fingers crossed, that it ripples out and we get the domino effect around the rest of the globe. God help us at not seeing Australia standing up. I always see the gutless wonders down here and no one does diddly do, but they did in the vote in Queensland. They voted Liberal, and that's a good kick up the butt for Elbow, because that means his Labor's out of the state of Queensland. It's so good. All right, take care everybody, have a wonderful day. I'll say goodbye from me and the doggos. I've got Sprocket over here. That dog is ridiculous, isn't he? Look at him. That's one relaxed dog. Hey, we've been giving him a little bit of hemp at night, little hemp drop. And Sophie just, when she has it in her food, just try and relax his muscles and things and see if we can relax him a bit more. And Sophie passes out. It's like she's on a high. She just goes like this. Oh, it's pretty funny, guys. You know my dogs. It's always entertaining, isn't it? So take care. Have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget, like buttons, comment. And I'd love to hear from you from the UK, especially if you went to the marches. And like I said, please consider subscribing. Lovely to have you here, and I'll talk to you very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.